What is going on, NFL fans? Week 18 is here. In today's video, I'm going to break down all the games and give my predictions and scores for each and every one of these games for Week 18. There are tons of playoff implications with a lot of these games, so Week 18 is going to be a ton of fun. But first, with the playoffs coming up, I'm going to do some memorabilia giveaways for my playoff videos. I got, check this out, Joe Burrow Gem Mint rookie card. I got Jalen Hurts Gem Mint rookie card. And then I have a Brandon Graham JSA Witnessed COA Sack and Tom Brady. And then I have, this is the coolest one, a Lawrence Taylor PSA Authenticated 8x10 autograph. So what I'm going to do is once these playoff games start, I'm going to do videos like if we get 25 new subscribers or 50 new subscribers on some of these videos, then I'm going to give away all these different types of memorabilia. Let me know in the comments below, which one of these items do you want first in the free giveaway? So if we hit like 50 subscribers for one of my breakdown videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one lucky fan, mail this out to you guys free of charge. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into these games. Here we are, NFL fans. It's week 18, the final week of the NFL season. Let's break down these games. First, we have the Steelers playing Baltimore in Baltimore, but Lamar Jackson is sitting. They locked up the #1 seed, and Pittsburgh has to win this game to have a chance at making the playoffs. I still think the Ravens are going to win for some reason. I don't know why. It looks like Kenny Pickett's going to be starting, but I like the Ravens to win this game 21-17. And don't forget, these two games are on Saturday. Then we have the Texans at the Colts. This game is must win for both of these teams. There's currently a three-way tie in their division for the lead. They're all 9-7, the Texans, Colts, and Jaguars. And Trevor Lawrence is a little banged up. We don't know if he's going to play on Sunday or not. But the Texans look like they're finally getting healthy. I think they spanked the Colts. I don't think it's even going to be close. I think it's going to be like 28-14. I love the Texans in this spot. All right, let's move on to these Sunday games. I just read Joe Flacco will not be starting for the Browns. A bunch of their really good players are not going to be playing in this game. Pretty much all their starters are probably not going to play in this game. This game doesn't even matter to the Bengals because the Bengals have been officially eliminated from the playoffs. So I still like the, I don't know. Let's go with the Bengals because it doesn't look like the Browns are going to be playing any of their good players. So let's go the Bengals narrowly winning a game like 21-17. And then we have the Vikings at the Lions, man. The Lions are still in contention for the #2 seed. The #1 seed has been locked up by the San Francisco 49ers. But if they win and Dallas loses, they get the #2 seed, and they could get potentially 2 home playoff games. So I think the Lions, especially at home, they're going to dominate the Vikings. I think they're going to win, let's say 30-21. I like the Lions in this spot, guys. And then we have the Jaguars playing the Titans. The Titans do play a lot better at home. They're Bush on the road, but they are a decent home team, 4-4. They've lost the last couple home games, but in the first half of the year, they were a lot better at home. Trevor Lawrence hopefully can play in this game. If he does not play, it doesn't look good for the Jaguars. It'll be a lot closer of a game, but the Jaguars, like the Eagles, have kind of been limping into the playoffs right now. They haven't been playing that good. They are pretty good on the road, 5-2, so I like the Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to play. He's going to try his hardest to play. I think they get the W here, 24-20. All right, then we move on to the Jets at the Patriots. This game doesn't matter for anyone. Both teams are going to be playing their younger players. I like the Patriots to win a close game like 17-14. Next up, we have a game that has a ton of playoff implications. Must win for both the Falcons and the Saints. The Falcons quarterback, Tyler Heineke, he is questionable with an ankle injury. They don't know if he's going to play, and if he doesn't play, it's Desmond Ridder. You're not really losing a lot if Desmond Ridder starts in place of Heineke. I like the Saints to win this game at home. I think Derek Carr and that experience is going to get them to win this game. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a potential shootout. I like 27-24 for the Saints. The Buccaneers are holding their own destiny in their hands. If they win, they're in. They'll lock up the division and a home game. And it looks like if they win, they're going to probably be playing the Philadelphia Eagles at home. They have to win this game. Baker Mayfield's kind of cachet has been a little higher as of late. He's played a lot better, but if he goes and loses on the road to the Panthers with the division on the line, I don't think they bring him back next season. So Baker Mayfield's career possibly and Tampa Bay's season is on the line at this game. I think Tampa Bay and Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield, they play their asses off and spank the Panthers. I think the Panthers maybe score 10 points. I like 27-10. Buccaneers win this game. They lock up the division and a first-round home playoff game. Then we move on to the Bears and the Packers. A must-win game for the Packers, guys. The Bears want to play spoilers. There's a lot of bad blood between these two young teams, the Bears and the Packers. But I like Jordan Love to squeak out a tough victory, 23-17. I think the Packers win and lock up one of those wild card playoff spots. Next up, we have another game that has no playoff implications. The Broncos traveling to Vegas to play the Raiders. I think the Raiders squeak out a win here, 27-17. Nobody really cares about this game. It doesn't matter at all. A lot of younger players are going to be playing, so I'm predicting a pretty sloppy game, some turnover touchdowns, stuff like that. Then we have the Eagles on the road playing the New York Giants. So for the Eagles to win the NFC East, they have to beat the Giants, and the Cowboys then have to lose to the Commanders. They're going to be scoreboard watching a little bit. I think if Dallas is blowing out the Commanders at halftime, the Eagles are going to remove their starters from their game. They're not going to care if they lose this game. They're going to try to get a little bit healthy and get ready for the playoffs, games that actually matter. So they're going to be scoreboard watching a little bit. I look for the Eagles to kind of press the action in the beginning of the game, try to get out to a lead, but we'll see what happens. Must-win game for the Eagles, and they'll be scoreboard watching because they both play in the afternoon, the Eagles and the Cowboys. Seahawks, Cardinals. Seahawks, if they want to hold on to one of those last wild card spots, they have to win this game. Arizona looked really good last week. They kicked the shit out of the Eagles. They ran the ball down their throat. Kyler Murray looked pretty good. We'll see how that game shakes out, but it's a must-win game for the Seahawks. They're not so good on the road, 3-5. I think Arizona wins. I think Arizona wins a close game, 17-14, and upsets Seattle and ruins their playoff hopes. Chiefs, Chargers. Chiefs have already locked up the division. The Chargers are an abomination. I like the Chiefs to win this game. Then we have the Rams, who locked up a wild card spot, traveling to the number 1 seed San Francisco 49ers. I don't think either of these teams play any of their starters. It's already been announced that Carson Wentz will be starting for the Rams, and Brock Purdy will not be playing for the San Francisco 49ers. This game doesn't matter at all. I still think the 49ers win a close game, like 21-20, something like that. Maybe a last-minute field goal wins this game. It doesn't really matter, though. Then we have a must-win game for the Dallas Cowboys. They have to win this game on the road, traveling to the Commanders, who are trying to play spoiler and make the Cowboys go on the road in the playoffs, where they're definitely not as good. But if the Cowboys win this game, it doesn't matter what the Eagles do. The Cowboys will win the division and get a home playoff game. They must win this game. But they're not so good on the road. We'll see if the Commanders show up and make this a game. I think the Cowboys win this game with all this on the line. It's hard for me to believe that Dak and company is going to lay an egg. I think they're going to dominate this game. I think 30-20 Cowboys. But I would love to see Sam Howell and the Commanders upset the Cowboys. I just don't think it's going to happen. Then the last game of the year is for the AFC East. The winner takes the division. Buffalo on the road against the Miami Dolphins. I like the Bills to win this game. The Bills were -2.5 on the road. So it looks like Vegas really thinks the Bills are going to win. So, because if they were at home, that'd be more like -5.5. I like the Bills to win this game as well. It's going to be a close game. I'm saying 27-24. Buffalo gets it done, locks up the AFC East, and gets a home playoff game. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.